What's up everyone, welcome back. So couple of weeks back or maybe a month back I had made this water arrangement because I had some flowering on my haworthia blue metal. So I went ahead and took out the flower cuttings. Now I ideally tend to throw it off, but this time I thought I will play around with these stalks. So I put them in water in a small glass jar along with some cosmos and some spent water lily buds to create this small little arrangement, and it looked amazing. And I knew that it is going to take a couple of days for the cosmos and those water lily buds to fall apart, and the bloom stalk of an haworthia, it is going to last for a very long time because the flowers are still present on them, the buds are still present on them, and they haven't opened. So until and unless they all don't open and wither away, the stem is going to stay fresh. And I knew about that is going to take around 1 to 2 months or even 3 months depending upon the environment and climate, and the flowers will slowly start to bloom. At the same time, the bloom stalk at the end where we have cut, it will also start producing roots because it is going to be in water. But I didn't know that this is what's going to happen. So this is how it looks right now. So there are still some flowers that are blooming, and I'm sure that there are roots. So I was checking for the roots and I seen a big surprise. I just can't believe my eyes that the bloom stalk is actually putting out a pup. Never imagined that this can happen because I know the bloom stalks will put out roots if you put them into the soil, and eventually the bloom stalk will dry out. But I was surprised to see this. Couple of days back I noticed that it is starting to put out pups, but today I noticed one of the leaf on that pup turned black in color. I think it might start rotting if I'm going to leave it in this water jar. But you can see the roots, and there is one, and there is a second tiny little pup coming up on the other end. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it into the soil and we will see how it works. Again, I'm not looking forward to get a succulent out of it, but it's just an experiment because this is something that I'm seeing for the first time happening on a bloom stalk, probably because this is a mature blue metal bloom stalk, so probably the stalks are very thick, so maybe the bloom stalks are acting like a stem. I'm not very sure, but this is very surprising. So this is what I learned by the end of this year, that the bloom stalk can put out. Now again, I'm not very sure if it is possible with all of them. Maybe because this stalk is very thick, so that's why it produced a pup. But anyways, I'm going to put this into the soil and I'm going to keep you updated. I'm not very sure how it's going to work because, as I mentioned, one of the leaf had turned dark in color, and this is all we got. So I'm going to put this part in the soil and we will see what happens. And there are some scale insects also starting to show up on them, so I don't know how it's going to do. The other one is not putting out any pup. It does have roots, but there are no pups. So what I'm going to do is, just for the sake of an experiment, I'm going to put both of them into the soil, and we will keep a watch. This is the more thinner version. I think even this one also has some growth. I just wanted to share this with you guys because I am quite excited seeing this. I never ever expected, like 9 to 10 years of keeping succulents, and this is the first time I'm seeing something like this. Probably it was something to do with the kind of probably it was something to do with the mature bloom stalk. Maybe it might not happen with other bloom stalks, but either ways, we are going to try and see what's going to happen next. I'm going to put it into the soil. I'm going to use the same soil mix which is loose, porous and welldraining, which I use for my other succulents, because I don't know how this is going to work. I'm not very sure if I want to cut off any part from this. Probably these leaves are what is generating that pup. I'm not very sure, so I do not want to do any cuttings. I'm just going to place it vertically into the succulent soil mix, and we will see what happens further. So that's it for today, guys. I hope that you liked this video. If you did, please hit the like button, and if you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing to it. Until then, take care, stay safe, and keep planting.